Hey, come here. You're one decision away from fixing your channel. Not your thumbnail, not your editing, but what happens after someone watches your video. Because right now, people watch one from you and then they leave. And that one behavior, that's the reason that you aren't growing. Stay with me because in a minute, I'm going to show you the exact shift that makes people binge your content instead of leaving after one video. And once you see it, you'll realize why your channel feels stuck right now. And more importantly, why it feels like you're doing everything right, but nothing is really changing, because I've been there myself, uploading consistently, trying to improve, watching other creators grow faster than you, outpacing you massively, starting sooner and getting better results. And you're thinking, what the hell's going on? What am I missing? It wasn't effort. It wasn't even quality. If I'm being honest, it was this: the connection between their videos on their channel, or more accurately, the lack of it perhaps in your case. Because here's what actually is happening on your channel right now. You upload a video and someone clicks it and they watch it. Maybe they actually like it, and then they just, go somewhere else, another creator, another topic, and your session with them ends there. And that's the leak in your system. That's where your growth is disappearing. Not the click, not even the retention on that one video. It's what happens after, or what doesn't happen after. And this is the part that most people completely overlook, because we've all been trained to think, get the click, make a good video, improve retention. And yeah, obviously all that stuff matters, but it's incomplete, because YouTube doesn't just care about one video doing well anymore. It cares about what happens on their platform after. Does the viewer stay? Do they watch another one from you? Do they fall into your content, watch 5, or do they close the app? Because that's the real metric that's defining how your channel is really doing right now. It's session time. How long someone stays on the platform because of you. And if your video is the end of that session, you don't get rewarded in the same way at all. But if your video leads to another one and another one, that's when things start to click. Now, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that, but first you need to see where this is breaking for you. So think about your last upload. Someone watched it. What should they watch next? And I don't mean anything else on your channel. I mean specifically, what is the next video that they should watch after your video? If you hesitate there, then you've got a bit of a problem. And don't worry, this is normal. Most creators don't have an answer for that, because most creators are stuck in this loop of try something new, switch the topic, test a different idea. Maybe this one works and it feels productive, like you're trying things out. It feels like you're doing the right thing, but what you're actually doing is you're just resetting the process, your progress, the algorithm, your audience every time. You're not building anything really. You're just restarting with every video over and over again. And I did this myself for way too long on many different channels. Every video was different, new angle, new idea. And sometimes one of them would hit and they would do okay, just enough to give me that sparkle of hope. But nothing connected on my channel. There was no momentum or consistency with my uploads, just random spikes followed by nothing much after. And that is incredibly frustrating, as I'm sure you know, with your channel if you're watching this video, because it feels like you're close, but you're not actually getting that movement that people seem to be getting. And this is where most people make the wrong assumption. They think, my videos aren't good enough, so they try harder. Maybe they double down on their effort, better edits, better ideas. But the real issue isn't that your videos are bad at all. They're probably pretty good if you've, looked at your niche of what you're trying to do and then seen other videos and tried to emulate some of those ideas. Your audio's decent. They're probably pretty good. But you're annoyed that they're not leading anywhere. But you can fix that and everything will start to change. Because after that, one video can turn into 2 or 3 or 5, and suddenly you're not just getting views, you're actually building what I would call a watch path, where you guide people through your channel. So let's break down what this actually is. And there are 3 things you can do to actually create these. The second one is the one most people ignore, but it's probably the most important in my opinion. Firstly, this is so critical. This is the most critical thing. Your topics need to be consistent. And I don't mean in this vague pick a niche way. I mean, if someone watched one of your videos, they should already have a good idea of what the next one is about before they've even seen the thumbnail, the title, or watched the video. That not a guess, not figure out what's going on. They just need to know what you're about. Your branding, your niche needs to be really specific. You need to have the same feel in every video so people know what they're getting. You need to come across the same in every video, in the same niche, on the same topics. Because if every video is in the different topic, you're just attracting a different audience every time. YouTube doesn't know who to send your videos to, or even worse, YouTube found an audience for your previous videos and then you changed, it showed that video to them, and now your new audience hates it and it destroys your channel, basically. Those audiences don't overlap. They don't stick. They watch and they leave. This is why your views are feeling inconsistent and why nothing's compounding. You're basically making content for different audiences every video instead of compounding on one and trying to build an audience in one specific area. In my opinion, YouTube always comes down to two things: very, very specific niche and continuous repetition and consistency in that niche of video uploading. Those are the two things that you need to do. If you do these for a year, you will grow on YouTube. It's really that simple. As long as your videos aren't complete dog shit, then you'll be fine. But you need to stop testing content. Most of the time, you're not actually testing content, you're just guessing. Real testing looks like this: the same audience in the same niche on the same topics with the same core ideas, and continuously posting in this area over and over again with small improvements on each video. That is how you build momentum on YouTube in 2026. So this next part is the bit that I mentioned. This is the one that changed everything for me personally. Your videos need a consistent feel. And this can be quite hard to explain, but you can probably go on some videos from creators that you like, and every video by them will feel good. The same. It will feel like home, almost like just got that familiarity. Like, for example, in the niche that I'm trying to build this channel in, there's creators that I like Dave Geltamer and Dan, the creator. If you go and look at their videos always feel the same every time. You don't have like really, really high energy ones and then really low, miserable ones, and really, really insanely edited ones or really simple ones. All of their videos feel like they belong together. And this is one of the most important things that you can do on YouTube. Trust me on this. If you think about those creators that you watch all the time, all their videos, they feel the same. They're not identical, but they are familiar. They're like sisters, for example. Same pacing, same tone, same structure. They always feel like you're getting the same kind of thing. You know what you're getting. And that's why you keep watching, because you kind of feel comfortable watching them. They've built that trust with you. Like, if you clicked on another video, you could trust them to deliver the same experience. Predictable, but in a good way, not just the same thing over and over again. And this is the thing that I ignored personally for so long, and it was really the key for the channels that I've been growing recently. I've got a Warhammer channel that's at 10k subscribers. I've been building kind of for fun, really, as a test over the past year, and this is just from this. Consistent niche topics, super specific, Warhammer lore for people who like the lore on specific characters and topics in the lore that I've been doing well and reiterating them and posting consistently in there with a consistent feel. I ignored this for so long, but that's what worked for that channel and for other channels that I've grown for millions and millions of views. I thought if the information was good that is enough, but it's not, because we have information everywhere now. They come back, your audience comes back for the experience. And if the experience changes every time, there's nothing to attach to trust, to latch onto, nothing to recognize, nothing to come back for. Which brings me to the third piece. Your packaging needs to connect. Your thumbnails and your titles, they should feel related. Again, not identical, not the same thing every time, but I think having a recognizable theme, like your face, for example, is a good way to anchor them together, will really help. So when someone sees your video again, there's a moment of, oh, recognition. I've seen this before. I like this before. I'll give them another chance. Especially if they're subscribed, obviously they'll probably have more chance of seeing your thumbnails again. That moment is what gets you that second click and the third, and now everything starts to connect. Do you see what's happening here? Your topics are aligning, your videos feel consistent, people trust you enough to keep re-clicking, and that's when you actually start to grow an audience, not just random people subscribing to you from one-off videos. Suddenly people aren't just watching one of your videos either, they actually fall onto your channel. They see you've got 50 videos that you've uploaded and they start watching more and more and more of them because they trust you now that they've finally come through the door and gone, I like this guy. I've watched 2 videos and I feel like I trust him enough where I know what he's talking about. It's something I'm interested in and I am happy to watch more of his videos because I know what I'm getting. Do you see how this works? This is the part I told you about at the start. This is the shift that you need to do, where your channel stops feeling like a random video here and there, and it starts feeling more like a system or a library of content in a specific area that people will actually want to watch if they like that niche. One video naturally leads to the next. And this is where your session time increases without you trying to force it. It just happens. Sometimes people watch one video, 2, 3, sometimes 5, sometimes all of them. And now YouTube sees something different. You're not just getting clicks, you're actually keeping people on their platform, and not just on the platform, on your channel, on the platform. And that is what it wants. That's what it rewards. Now, I'll be honest, this part feels pretty boring because it's repetitive. You feel like you're doing the same thing over and over again, talking about the same topics, using the same structures, and your brain wants to escape that because you think the novelty isn't there. Because you're doing these videos over and over again, you assume your audience won't want that. But there is a balance to be struck here. Obviously, you don't want to be posting the exact same content over and over again for 50 videos, but you don't want to be straying too far from your content niche either. You want to be same niche, but different angles, same topics, but different thought processes around them, different ways of interpreting ideas. There is a very, very fine line with this, but I would say be as specific as possible as you can at the start, and then you can niche bend, as it's been called, afterwards, once you've got some trajectory, once you've got some momentum. The moment you break that consistency, you'll break the chain and everything will reset again. So it's important, if your channel feels stuck, don't just look at your last video, look at your last 5. Do they connect? Do they feel like they belong together? Or do they feel like 5 completely different people? Because that answer, that's your problem right there. Once you fix that, everything will start to compound for you, and that is the real shift for growth in 2026. As truthful and as honest as I can tell you from my own experience, this is what will grow channels. It's not just about getting attention, it's about keeping it, extending it, turning one view into 2, into 3, getting people interested in your channel, getting them to return. YouTube will see this and they will reward you. That's how small channels actually grow now. Not by chasing a viral video and hoping for the best like in 2015, but by building a system that holds attention. So yeah, fix your thumbnails, improve your hooks, do all of that. Keep improving, sure, but if your videos don't connect together, you're always going to feel like you're close but never quite breaking through. Because growth isn't just about getting in front of people, it's about giving them a reason to come back. And if you can do that even at a small level, that's when things will start to feel different. You'll get this momentum, you'll get this buzz around your channel, and that's when growth will stop feeling random for you and start feeling more predictable. So if you want to take this even further, the next thing you can do is click this video here to understand how to structure your video so people don't just click and stay, but they feel like they have to keep watching, which is one of the most important things for retention on the platform. Getting the click is one thing, as we've said, but keeping attention is another. Building the session, that's where everything changes. Thank you for watching.